Hello everybody, it's Casey here, back for a new reaction. So if you've been following my channel for a while now, then you know that up until this point, any of the Let's Watch reactions that I've done have all been towards actual, pre-existing media. And really one of, the few times that I have branched out into other things beyond fandoms, it's always been, a fan-related project, like anime Doctor Who, or, the Batman vs. Star Trek fan film, and so on and so forth. And to my memory, I think the only 100% original thing that I've reacted to is Rhapsody Street Kids Believe in Santa, which you can go and watch that video to see how well that turned out. But I think after just doing so many of these, especially since I think the last one that I did was the reaction to the Rudolph movie from the early 2000s, I kind of felt that for at least these next couple reaction videos, I kind of needed a little bit of a break. Not just from fandoms, but also just from doing a lot of long-form reactions. So I think for the foreseeable future, for my next couple reactions, I'm just going to pick these very, short 5 to 10 minute little short films just to kind of switch things up a bit. Which, by the way, that's the other thing, is rather than reacting to regular just fandom stuff or pre-existing media, you know what I mean, I want to actually take the time to react to 100% original animated short films. And this is coming this is a lot of inspiration coming from the mysterious Mr. Enter, who, by the way, is celebrating his 10th anniversary on YouTube recently, so good job. But I've been following his channel for forever now, and way back in the day, he did a series of videos where he talked about different animated short films from around the web. And even though it's taken me a while, I've decided that now, with the help of the links that he provided in his old videos there, I'm going to take the time to watch through some of these videos that he recommended, and just try and highlight some of these other really well done, really interesting, just off the wall animations that hopefully, maybe by doing this series, hopefully maybe these reactions will help to spread the word about these different projects. And way back in the day, just by watching Mr. Enter's videos, I was able to discover most of these animated shorts, so now maybe it's time to give it a refresh and show you guys. And of course, as always, I will provide links to all of these animations in the description box below. And unlike the claymation special that I did, I'm not going to do a whole compilation of these or anything at one time. I'm just going to go through these one at a time. Each one I think is only 5 to 10 minutes long. I think that'll be a nice little break for me to not have to do so much long form editing at all, and I think it'll give you guys a break too. Without further ado, let's get started. Probably at this point me talking is longer than the actual shorts themselves. But this one actually comes from us, and by the way, most of these animations, like I said, were recommended from a video that came almost close to 10 years ago. So many of these animations are actually going to be kind of old. Some are new, some are old. I think it'd be nice to have a little mix here. So this first one comes to us all the way from 12 years ago. So I'm just going in order of Mr. Enter's videos, roughly. So this one is actually probably the oldest one on the list here that I have written down. So this one comes from over 12 years ago. It says it is a CG animated short film by Thiago, or maybe it's Thiago Ariana. I'm very sorry if I'm pronouncing the names wrong here. It says made for the Digital Film and Animation MA at the London Metropolitan University. And that's all the info I've got here. So let's get started. This is an animated short film called Going Green. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, it's so shiny. This kind of almost looks a bit like an animation from back in like the PlayStation 1 days. And I mean that in a good way. It actually kind of makes me nostalgic for that era. So there's a walk sign. Interesting that it doesn't show people, though. I'm guessing if this was a student film, maybe they weren't really supposed to do people at all. They're just focusing on... Oh my god, the traffic's going so fast. Ooh. Can you imagine seeing this down when you're driving down the road? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that would hurt. Aw. Aw. Whoever made this is really expressive with the, like, even though it's a traffic light, you can still see, like, the face in them. Ooh! I can only imagine, like, imagine if you were a traffic light and you were stuck there for, like, all eternity. That would get boring. Uh-oh. They're planning a mutiny. Now all this is like a four-way intersection, so like look at this, like how many traffic lights do you need for this one four-way stop? Uh-oh. I can only imagine what this traffic jam's gonna look like. See what I mean? It answered my own question. Aw, he got to be with his birds. And that's it. That's it. It's going green. All right, so that was Going Green. Very short but very cute. The ending I thought was just a little bit weird. Like, I get that the light really just wanted to be like, he was really fascinated with nature, like with the trees and the birds and stuff, which I guess that's kind of the point of the title, is going green, not just the green lights but also like nature, you know, like going green. um but the ending, though, I thought that last scene was just a little bit weird. I mean, it's nice that he got to be with the bird and everything, but like, why did they now put this like essentially broken traffic light in the middle of a field, you know? Like, I don't know, you would think that maybe at the end the boss light that got broke at the end, maybe like the city authority people would have came and just replaced that traffic light with like a nice one or something, and so at the end, like, the main character traffic light of it would become like the new boss light, but he would be much nicer to the other lights or something. I don't know, it just seems weird. Like, okay, I get them getting rid of the pole because the whole thing is broken, but like, why would the city then put it in the middle of a field at the end? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to think about it too hard, but I like the rest of it, though. Like, this actually kind of reminds me a lot of like a very early Pixar short film, which, thinking of that, would actually make me wonder if maybe at some point this person would ever want to like possibly do like a remake of this, now that the CG technology has gotten so much better. That, not that this didn't look bad or anything, but obviously this being 12 years ago, it's easy to tell that the CG was much different back then. The cars, even the trees and the birds all have that plastic shiny quality to it. It's not like nowadays where they can make it look like extra real. Then again, maybe this was like a student film, so they only have access to so much stuff, so they worked with what they had. Great example is the fact that even though we see a crosswalk, they don't show any people in it at all. You know, obviously I don't know all the behind the scenes of what went into this, but I'm assuming that either A, maybe in the project they weren't allowed to have people in it, you could only use inanimate objects or something, or B, maybe this person was like, well, with the tech that I have, I can't really, like, the people aren't going to look good, so I'm just not going to have people in it. Which is a good idea, though. You know, you should work within like the boundaries of what you have, you know, because I think if with the tech that they had in this, if they tried to do people, it just wouldn't look right. So I do applaud it for that. But yeah, this definitely comes off almost like a lost Pixar short film. You know, obviously Pixar is very famous for taking inanimate objects like the unicycle and the lamp and like Toy Story and all that. So I actually would like to see a remake of this someday, just with like updated CG is all. That, and maybe try to explain that ending just a little bit more. That's probably my only hang up with this, is that I thought the ending was just a little bit weird. Like, maybe it would have been better if that traffic light that went rogue and rebelled against the boss light, maybe if he became the new boss light at the end, that would have been a little bit better than just randomly sticking the broken traffic light in the middle of a park at the end. Like, what? I don't know, unless somebody out there, whoever you are watching this, if you're able to explain this ending to me better, then feel free. But yeah, that's it. That was Going Green, and hopefully from this point going forward, for my next couple reactions, I'm just going to pick some random short films from the web, which, thanks to the mysterious Mr. Enter, I have the links for, and most of them are still up on YouTube. So that's probably going to be my next little like project going forward, is just trying to get away from fandom stuff for a little bit and focus more on original ideas and just bring more of these very nice projects to light. And so that about wraps it up. And beyond what I have on my own list coming up, if any of you guys out there know about any great short films not related to any fandoms at all that are on YouTube that you would like me to react to or see, then feel free to drop a comment. And until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and bye-bye.